Arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you
Not
bracing
the gayest
yourself?
Star Wars. Not the...
It's pretty gay, let's be honest. Leslie, how do you feel?
Am I gay? Yes.
Well, no, I know you are gay, but I'm asking, are you excited about putting this, this is going to be a talking point?
Is it going to be a talking point?
I'm sure so.
Because nerds are gay.
Well, some nerds are very not gay and are very threatened by gay
Well, that's
stuff.
true. But in my world, nerds are gay.
Okay. Was this the fun element of...
No, I don't think so. And yet people have told me that it's the gayest Star Wars, and I frankly...
You're offended?
Into it. No.
I think that Star Wars is so gay already.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen the fits? We'd be like, look how gay this is, and then send each other a reference photo.
And are you telling me, with a straight face, that C-3PO is straight?
They're a couple. That's what I think. But this is more outward.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Ask Filoni. Okay.
My character, she's a powerful leader. She's a powerful leader. Yes. In a very woman-centered world, which I was very excited to kind of be that, because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was kind of cool to have like this sort of woman-centered figure.
I've seen the first episode, but Agatha is the gayest Marvel project yet. Do you agree?
It better be, because that's what I signed up for. I think it is.
It's been described to me that Agatha is the gayest project Marvel has ever done. Agree?
I would agree with that, yeah.
Why is it?
You'll see. You'll see when you watch it. But, I think witches are queer inherently just because we are outcast and, set aside for many reasons. And I think this show shows a really good representation of different types of people, and that we can all use the power we have within to go forth and be great.
Some of you may be thinking, I'm beginning to see a bit of a pattern here. Well, let me tell you something. I don't see a pattern. And quite frankly, I don't think you see a pattern either. You're all just sounding like a bunch of bigots. Quit trying to find a pattern in Disney's formula. There is no pattern other than magic and diversity, which is our greatest strength.
And I found it's because of Kathleen Kennedy. But then Kathleen Kennedy's just like, fuck it, make it more lame. And everyone in town is like, no, please, Kathleen Kennedy, stop ruining everything. But Kathleen Kennedy is all like, put another gay diverse woman in it, make it more fucking lame. And the Disney stock just keeps going down and down and down. And then Bob Iger is all like, no, what's going on with my stars? No, Kathleen.
Now, for those who don't know, Agatha Harkness was originally Reed Richards and Sue Storm's babysitter in the original comic book run of the Fantastic Four. Now, who exactly at Disney was begging for a series about the Fantastic Four's babysitter? I'm sure I don't know, but I could not possibly think of a better television show on D+. Much like The Acolyte, Agatha All Along spent years in development hell, ranging from all sorts of problems regarding the script, the story. They couldn't even decide on what name they wanted to go with. They had a few, the original being Agatha, Coven of Chaos, The Darkhold Diaries, and my personal favorite, The Lying Witch in the Wardrobe. A+ material right there, folks. But if you're not a giant comic book nerd like me, a lot of you probably just know her from that one hit song from WandaVision, which probably leads you to the question, what is this show about? Who's going to be in it? Well, who better to answer some of those questions than one of the stars of the show herself? Take it away.
Chemistry between you and Catherine in the first episode, I describe it as Law and Order meets Basic Instinct meets Bound.
Go on. You're speaking my language. All of that. Yes. More. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
It gets gayer and gayer as each episode goes.
Yes, darling, but I can't tell you how. I can't tell you anything. But yes, it will be a gay explosion by the end of it.
That guy would have been better off just saying it's like Frozen meets Kill Bill. Some of those movies he compared it to. This does not sound like a kid's joke, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, Basic Instinct? Are we to assume that Catherine Hahn at one point shows her pussy to the entire cast and crew? I mean, I can take a stab in the dark at how this show is going to go, though.
You thought you could defeat the most powerful being on Earth. Squeeze him, Jafar. Squeeze him like a... Without the genie, boy, you're nothing. The genie has more power than you'll ever have. What? He gave you your power. He could take it away.
Al, what are you doing? Why are you bringing me into this?
Honestly, Disney is starting to be a lot like that drunk friend at the bar, and gay people are like their friend that they keep dragging into the argument with them. Like, my friend here will whoop your ass too, and the gay people are just like, dude, leave us out of this. I don't know who Disney is expecting to watch this show, but there is no core audience for Agatha. There's no diehard comic book Agatha fans. And as far as the gays go, and the more progressive bunch of the Marvel fandom, they ain't watching these shows either, folks. She-Hulk, the Marvels, what was the last piece of shit? The Acolyte. Nobody's watching these shows. Trust me, if people were watching these shows, Disney would be redoing these deals and making seasons 2 and 3 and riding this shit into the ground. The fact that they're not shows that they're losing a considerable amount of money on all of these projects. And to be honest, for those who do defend this shit online, I don't think this is going to be Disney's long-term plan. I think Disney had all these projects in the works for quite a long period of time, especially the case with Acolyte and Agatha. Like I said earlier, all these shows spend years in development hell, and by the time they're always 2 or 3 steps behind society and what the audience wants. And I think that they either had a choice to make. They could have either pulled a David Zaslav from Warner Brothers and just shelve them and take the tax credit, or just roll the dice, throw that shit out, gaslight the public, and hope that it sticks. I don't think that's going to be the case with this show, but based on what I've seen from the trailers, the trailer for Agatha actually does not look that bad. But again, that's just the trailer. And from what early reviews are saying about the show, they keep saying like that gay happy interviewer was just going on and on and on about how this is the gayest Marvel show ever. Not the gayest Marvel show ever. Not the gayest Marvel show ever. But from early reviews, much like Acolyte, they have a few gay characters, maybe a few gay innuendos. But other than that, it's kind of a bait and switch. They're now bait and switching the gay portion of the fandom, which is extra cold. I'd love to give this show a review. It hasn't come out yet. I'm not one of the privileged few that have gotten to see it. But so I can't tell you if I give it 2 pops or 2 farts. But as of right now, I'm keeping an open mind despite the red flags. And I look forward to seeing it just like everyone else is. Or isn't. I don't know. I know the YouTube community is frothing at the mouth at this opportunity. They've just been praying for another Acolyte payday. Disney Plus may not have any subscribers, but the YouTube channel sure do. I don't know much in this crazy world, but I'd be willing to bet dollars to donuts that when Disney says gay, what they're really meaning is whack. And it's code between the cast, crew, and the Disney-hired interviewers that are up on the red carpet. Is this the wackest Star Wars show possible? Is this the lamest thing the MCU has come out with yet? Oh my god, not the lamest MCU show. Not the lamest MCU show. Anyway, if you stuck it out throughout this entire video, I hope you had as much fun as I had making it. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section. I'm always down to talk comics and even Agatha. Despite my total apathy in the character, I'm always down to talk comic books, you guys. So, and feel free to ring that bell and hit that like. Talk to you guys later. Peace.